There are three reasons marketing fails. The first reason is people just don't want what you're selling. They see it and they're like, nope. The second reason is because they don't want what you're selling more than they want to keep the money inside of their wallet. So they see what you're selling, they like what you're selling, but they don't see the value enough in it to give you the money that you want for it. The third reason, and most people miss this reason, but the third reason is that people just don't believe you. A lot of the times people write hype copy. And hype copy is where you put copy together that promises all these great things and it says all these fantastic things, but we're programmed. And I don't know if it's a natural thing. I don't know if it's something that we've learned from watching TV or movies our whole life, but we are programmed to think that if something is too good to be true, then it probably is. And in a lot of the cases, when I see people writing copy that doesn't convert, it's because they're writing hype copy. They're trying to be a little bit of everything. And they're making these grand claims and these crazy claims that just set off people's BS meters. And in most marketplaces in the world that I have seen, that I've worked with clients on, most people are in a state where they're hyper aware of every single market right now. They're hyper aware of all of the claims. They're hyper aware of how things work. Most people know what a sales funnel is. Most people know what e-commerce is. Most people know what info businesses are. And so when you put things out to them, you have to market in a way that understands that they already know it. And so if you can gear your marketing towards a more value-based approach, that's going to work really, really well for you, because that'll show people that, hey, you know what you're talking about. Why do you think I'm making this video right now? Not only do I love helping people, but I'm also proving to you that I know what I'm talking about and I've been around the block. If you watch this video, you come out of it and you say, wow, I didn't know that. That Joe guy, maybe he knows what he's talking about. And then later on, when you see an offer for one of my things, you might buy it. And you might be a little bit more apt to buy it because you watched this video. That's what this is all about. That's why people do stuff like this. Every single person you see putting content out, that's what this is all about. To increase the believability, because we're putting out so much value, to increase the believability that we know what we're talking about. And if you're not on my newsletter, if you're not reading my blog, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, and frankly, you haven't bought any of my products, well, this is the best way for me to do that. And to show you that, hey, I do know what I'm talking about. And making it so that every single time that I go to sell something, one, I know that people are going to want it because I start with starving market, not the product, which is another key marketing thing to keep in mind. The second thing that I do is I make sure that the value of what I'm selling vastly outweighs the money that I'm asking for my customers. Vastly outweighs. I undercharge all the time. So I've got both of those countered. And then the third thing is the believability. So I layer my pages with testimonials. I put so many things of proof and what I've done for clients and all that on my pages, and all that works great. But at the end of the day, the most important thing that I can do is I can put out value like this to tell you something that maybe you didn't know, to help you in your marketing a little bit more than everybody else is helping you out. And putting content out that proves to you that not only is there more to learn, but that I know what I'm talking about. And that if you want my help, and you want my help in any capacity, whether it's buying my products or joining my programs or having me do work for you, you know without a shadow of a doubt that what I'm going to do for you will help you. That's what this is about. So when you're putting out marketing, make sure that people want it, make sure that it outweighs the money that you're asking for it. And then the third thing is make sure that what you're saying is believable. Make sure people understand what you're saying and they believe what you're saying. That's important. And that's the one that a lot of people miss.